Hello, how you going? I am going to show you in this video how to put gel on. So our new Trushine Gel, which is really exciting, and it's a great way to put a colour underneath your wraps and then to have a very awesome protective layer over the top of your wraps that keeps them going for longer. So I'm going to show you a little bit of how it works. So what I have here is I've got my Trushine base coat and top coat, and I am trying out a new colour today called Crushing on Coral. Yay, very exciting stuff. Awesome. So the other thing that I have with me as well is the Trushine UV lamp. So what this does is it cures your gel. Awesome. So I'm going to do a couple of nails and we'll see how we go. Right, so the first thing we do is we make sure that we put our top coat on first. Sorry, our base coat on first. Get that right. Base coat on first. And I'm just going to do one nail to show you how it works. Now you have to make sure that you do these really thin. See, I've got nice, boring naked nails at the moment. So you just make sure you paint it on very similar to just regular nail polish. And because it's clear, you can't see it. And then I will pop under the light and you cure it for 45 seconds. So you can see the light is currently curing. Move these out of the way so we can see a bit better. See, you can see the pretty light is curing my nail. Yay. And so that goes on for 45 seconds. And I have a little chat with you. Yay. There we go. We see how many times I can say yay in one video. So if anybody can give us a number at the end of it, then you win a point. Yay. Okay. So once that's done, then we do a couple of layers of the colour. You have to make sure that it's a really thin layer. Otherwise, it tends to be a bit bulky and it can chip off. Right, so that's done now. I'm doing my middle nail. I didn't really think about this beforehand, so it's going to look like I'm pulling the finger at you all. Okay. So I'm putting on my Crushing on Coral. And oh my God, look at the colour of that. Isn't that freaking awesome? Okay, so you make sure that you get rid of as much as possible of the goo off your wand. And then you simply just paint over the top of it. Really thin layers, because lots of thin layers is better than one thick layer. Okay, so you can actually barely see the colour that I put on there because I am, there we go, doing lots of very small thin layers. Okay, so I will cure that and we sit here and wait for another 45 seconds. So there's some really amazing colours that you can have. I have got in my little kit at the moment my favourite, which is Beauty Sleep, which is a sort of a purple sparkly one. Love it. I also have a black cherry, which is the colour that you get with your kit when you first buy it. It's kind of like a reddish purpley kind of pinky colour. Very nice. And I also have a Splash, which is a blue sparkly one. Now, I haven't actually managed to master putting the sparkles on because you've got to use a dabbing method as opposed to a painting method. So I haven't actually got that one down pat yet. All right, so the first one's done. Let's go for the second colour layer. Again, I am trying to take off as much colour as humanly possible and painting another layer on top of my nail. So the thing that you've got to make sure that you do with your colours is try not to get any on your skin or any on your cuticle, because that will make it flake off. Okay. I'm not doing the best job invented here, but that's all good. See, okay, colour number 2. All right, so I'm going to cure that one now. Voila. Cure, cure, cure. So there's lots of, see, curing. Yay. There's another one to add. So I like to do 3 layers of colour because I think that gives it a nice depth, and also make sure nails thick enough so that if you've got really brittle nails like I do, because I used to use acrylics and it really stuffed up my nails, something shocking. So I've got quite thin nails at the end, so I like having just that little extra bit of thickness to give my nails a bit of strength because I'm trying to grow them out after having them so damaged from the acrylics. There we go. Right, last nail colour. Again, taking off as much of the colour as possible so we get a nice thin layer. I am loving this colour. It's so funny. I never thought I'd be an orangey kind of colour girl, but this is really pretty. Okay, now I've got a minuscule amount of colour on my skin. You probably can't see it, but it's very, very small. You just use one of the orange sticks and just kind of rub it off. There we go. And there's a little bit there as well, so I'm just kind of rubbing it off my nails. There we go. Voila! All right. Cure number last. So then once you've cured the 3 colours, if you're not happy with it, you can always put another one on as well, but I find 3 is usually the best. Then you put the top coat on, which is a very thick and gluggy kind of consistency, so you've got to make sure you do that nice and thin. And then you do what's called a technique called capping your tips. Capping your tips. It almost sounds rude, doesn't it? But so capping your tips basically puts a little bit of the gel underneath the tip of your nail, which helps it from chipping. It's much more useful if you've got much longer nails than I do. I've got really short nails. So if you've got longer nails and if you've ever had it done at a salon, that's when they kind of run their brush along the edge of your nail. And okay, so we're up to our top coat now. Woo! So here's the colour. You can see how pretty the colour looks. I'm loving the colour. So pretty. Okay, and we put our nice big gluggy. See, it's all a bit sort of a viscous consistency. That's a big word for today, isn't it? Viscous consistency. Okay, so I'm getting rid of all of that crap on the other side. I'm going to do a nice thin layer. So when you've got really short nails like I do, capping the tip, you kind of do a little scrubbing motion in the opposite direction of your nail. And that kind of puts a little bit of gel just on the tip of your nail and just on the outside of it. See how I'm going to scrub, 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 and then just over the top again. Ho ho! There we go. Awesome. All right, I'll put that back in, cure it again. And that is all you need to do. So it's very exciting. So we're at another 45 seconds. You can see the light. So as part of the kit that you get with your Trushine Gel kit, you get the top coat, the base coat, the top coat. You get the black cherry colour. You get some gel removal pockets. So when you actually want to take your gel off, you've got to remove it with little pocket thingies. Let me find one for you. These little pockets. You wrap that around your nail and it actually kind of disintegrates the gel and you can just scrape it off. And done. Look at my pretty nail. Oh, all right. So, next one I'm going to do the rest of my nails so they're all the same color, and then I'm going to show you how to layer over the top with your jams. Woo woo.